E aí, pessoal? Aqui quem falou, querido, estamos aqui para continuar nossa jornada. Então vamos simplesmente continuar de onde paramos depois das memórias do Sam. Foi morto lá, caiu do penhasco, chifrado pelo viado. Beleza? Vamos lá, rapaziada.
Sam spent his life shooting photos, but Mom said he got nervous being in front of the camera. I guess we're all afraid of something.
É. Um pouco contraditório, né?
Instead of hiding from death, Sam seemed to go out of his way to meet it.
O gatinho, mano. Ele tá dando uma porrada no que aqui? No esquilo. Então vamos seguir, né?
After Sam died, my mom and Edie got really close. They'd both lost a lot.
O quarto de um bebê. O Gregory. Nossa, mano, o Gregory morreu bebê? Que isso? Divórcio, contrato de divórcio.
Dear Kay, do you remember the way Gregory used to laugh when he thought he was alone? Like something funny was happening, but only he could see it.
Oh, nossa, o bebezinho, meu irmão. Seus dedos gordinhos. Oh, tem dedos gordinhos, mano. Cadê eu? Oh! Eu sou o sapo. Mamãe!
Hello? Sam, I told you I don't want to talk right now.
I wonder what he saw.
Oh!
What his world was like. He reminded me so much of
Ô,
Captain.
louco.
Lost in his imagination.
Oh, os dedinhos gordinhos de bebê.
Whatever it was, he saw.
Ai. Ô, louco.
It sure made him happy.
Como é que eu subo lá de novo? Uou! Ah! Ô, Jesus! Eu tô tentando. Eu juro que eu tô tentando.
I know how sick it sounds. But I worried about a baby being too happy. But I could feel her slipping away.
Sorry about that, Gregory.
Ah, mamãe, agora que tá ficando bom.
Maybe if I hadn't called that night.
Damn it. Oh, man, I don't want Gregory to hear this.
I wish you could.
Não! Desliga, não! Não, mano. Ai, mano, já era.
There's so much I don't understand. About Gregory. About everything. But I know what happened wasn't your fault. I'm sure he's happy. And he'd want you to be happy too. Good luck, Kay. Love, Sam.
Um amor, então podia pedir o divórcio. Caramba, meu irmão, então é isso, Gregory. Infelizmente foi. Foi pro céu.
I can't imagine my mom
Coitadinha.
ever writing poetry, and yet
Poesia. De quem é essa poesia?
A poem for Gus, who always said the wedding was a bad idea. Our father never hit us kids, at least not very hard, before the day my brother said with teenage disregard that he'd be dead before he'd see a wedding in our yard.
Adolescentes.
My father made him come, of course, but Gus stood far apart, just flew his kite and bottled up the storm inside his heart. I tried to talk him out of it, but though he'd never met her, "We don't need a stepmom," were the words that I
I now
remembered.
pronounce you husband and wife. You may kiss the bride.
Ah, casamento do pai.
When the time for photos came, Dad ordered him to come here. But Gus declined, and as a sign held up his middle finger.
Ah, ô louco! Moleque mal educado. Eu passo aí pra minha mãe e pro meu pai. Já levo logo uma camaçada de pau já.
The wind picked up, and panicked geese appeared and quickly went. But all the humans did that day was go inside the tent.
Não tem ninguém pra eu cortar, né? Isso que é paia de jogar pipa sozinho. Ele mesmo.
rain came down in buckets then, but no one seemed afraid that nature might destroy the tent our dad had crudely made. The thunder sounded much too close and full of angry power. But all my father said to this was, "Make the music louder."
Tô vendo esse moleque vai ser eletrocutado, hein?
I wish that I could truly say I thought about you on that day. Out there on the beach alone, just you, the wind, the sea, and foam. But I didn't. Until we found you.
Nossa, meu irmão, mas o que acontece com essa família, velho?
She never talked about him, but Mom told me once if I was a boy, they were going to name me Gus.
O que acontece com essa família amaldiçoada, velho? Não é possível. Cara, o que acontece com essa família, velho? Essa família é amaldiçoada, mano. Não é possível. Todo mundo morre, cara. Todo mundo morre. Tem que escalar isso? Tem.
My mom moved up to the loft after her brothers died. At the time, it was as far away as she could get.
Mulher, você tá escalando, você tá grávida, você sabe, né?
Religion was another thing my mom never talked about, but I think it helped her a lot after her dad died. She spent a summer building houses in Calcutta, where she met my dad, Sanjay.
Ok.
My mom moved to India a week after graduation and got a job teaching English. Louis was born a year later.
Lewis.
When my dad died, I don't think Mom knew where else to go. I'm sure Edie was happy to have her back.
Alguém esqueceu de
And to
molhar
see
as
kids in the
plantas.
house again.
Alguém esqueceu de molhar as plantas, tá?
The house had to get a little bigger, but Edie was used to that. And for a while, things were good. Almost normal. But it didn't last. The beginning of the end was Milton's 10th birthday, when Edie gave him a castle.
Caraca, o moleque ganha um castelo no aniversário? Tá brincando comigo?
After Milton disappeared, the only thing he left behind was a room full of paintings.
Tem nada aqui. É, o moleque ganhou um castelo. O moleque pinta, hein? E aí, você pinta como eu pinto?
Milton Finch in The Magic Paintbrush.
Então, a série bateu forte agora, né? Vai, como que eu faço?
I was 4 when Milton disappeared.
Caraca, meu irmão. O Milton foi de base mesmo. Também. Sumiu-se, entrou na porta, entrou na pintura. E adeus.
Mom spent months searching for my brother. Then she sealed the doors. Whatever Milton had found in the house, Mom didn't want it getting out.
Cara, todo mundo dessa família morre. É impressionante. Tem alguma coisa nessa casa que não é normal. Não pode uma coisa dessas. Aqui a gente veio, né? Aqui que a gente não foi.
Mom definitely blamed Edie, but I think Louis blamed himself. After he graduated, he just spent more and more time in his room. Until Mom got him a job at the cannery. Everyone always told me to stay out of Louis's room. Except Louis.
Por que será que não pode entrar, ó? Drogas ilícitas. Opa, é aqui mesmo. Caraca, o quarto do maluco é um barco. Simplesmente.
Louis's room smelled very, very familiar. That part of him lived on.
Por que será, né, meu irmão? Ó. Olha o tamanho do narguile do maluco. Um frigobar pra botar comida quando dá larica. E essas ervas de procedência duvidosa. Olha isso, meu irmão. Decisão aqui para pesquisar ervas na Deep Web. Vamos ler aqui, né? Vamos ver a história do Dawn Finch.
Dear Mrs. Finch, as Lewis's psychiatrist, I can understand your desire for an explanation. As I see it, the trouble began in January, shortly after we convinced your son to seek treatment for substance abuse. Newly sober, I believe Lewis first noticed the monotony of his daily life. He kept working at the cannery, but he withdrew part of himself. In our sessions, I saw the same behavior. His mind began to
Manda mais peixe aí, meu patrão. Bora que a produção tá fraca, hein?
Wonder.
Oh, ah, tá. Entendi.
I asked him to describe it. He said he started small, imagining a labyrinth.
Eu vou cortar minha mão bonita.
He'd feel his way about. Then something moved. Bats. And toads. And things that have not names. He knew it was all in his head. But he took it very seriously. I had hoped he'd find himself.
O que a maconha faz com a cabeça do ser humano?
But he found something more. I worried about him then. Daydreaming at the cannery. I spoke with his boss. But he said Lewis had become a model employee. Methodical, tireless, focused. Like a whole new Lewis. So I let him go on. I even encouraged him. It seemed very promising at first. He told me he'd made a new friend. On the edge of a city he named Lewis Utopia. He built the city up slowly, brick by brick. Then he made musicians. And songs for them to play. He talked about starting a band. And he was always humming something. Every day his imagination grew stronger. He no longer spoke at the cannery. But his chopping was as reliable as ever. Then one day it struck him that all the cheering crowds, even the stones under his feet, were all in his imagination, so he could do whatever he wished. He held an election for mayor. And he won. They begged him to stay, but his mind was already wandering. It became a game for him.
Meu irmão, isso aqui tá ficando... O cara já tá loucaço, mano. Já era. A
He'd
maconha
conquer a
queimou
city,
todos os
then
neurônios
immediately
dele.
push on. New Louisville. St. Louis. He started drifting away from our reality. Minneapolis. Until one day he forgot to go home from the cannery. Even as his mother pleaded with him, part of Louis kept sailing on.
O cara não parou de trabalhar.
In Louisburg, he heard rumors of a
Princesa, né?
handsome queen.
O cara tá loucaço, mano.
The queen was on her own quest for sinister serpents. He followed the sound of her silver harp. His chase led him to a golden palace east of the sun and west of the moon. Even then, his logic remained sound.
Caraca, o cara enlouqueceu mesmo.
He knew the world was all in his imagination. But he was so proud of having created it. In his own eyes, he'd become something greater than a king. For someone who'd never known success in the real world, I think it was overwhelming. And then it struck him that the real Louis was not the one chopping salmon, but the one climbing the steps of a golden palace. My imagination is as real as my body, he told me. It was hard to argue with him.
Caraca, meu irmão. O maluco tá numa viagem.
Began to forget the world we know.
Viajou legal.
I think it pained him to remember Louis, the cannery worker. He began to despise the man with a royal contempt.
Caraca. Você é um merda, meu irmão. Olha o que você tá fazendo, não tá nem pegando os peixes. Você acha que você é um bom funcionário? Eu sou um rei, otário. Levanta a cabeça.
I still thought I could save him.
Ai, eu vou morrer.
Even after he said he was being crowned king over all the lands of wonder.
Eu vou ter que morrer,
The
né?
palace would be packed with his companions.
Oi, amigos. Muito obrigado pela presença de vocês. Esse dia é tão
Including the wise
especial.
Calico who'd insisted on inviting him.
Caraca, a mole, meu irmão. É a mole. O cara tá doidaço. Eu passo
His
o
queen
contato
waited,
desse teu
holding his crown.
fornecedor aí, meu irmão.
There was only one thing left to do. Bend down
Pra
his
cima
head.
do peito. Não, meu irmão.
And the rest I think you know. Mrs. Finch, your son was a kind man who will be missed by all of us who knew him.
Caraca.
My brother was really cool. I wish you could have met him.
Caraca, meu irmão.
Você que fuma maconha, você vai morrer antes do Natal. Você que fuma maconha vai morrer antes do Natal. Você mesmo, não se benza não. Não bata na mesa não. É você mesmo que eu tô falando. Você, maconheiro, vai morrer daqui pro Natal. Não vai ver Papai Noel, não vai ver a árvore de Natal.